You received a cash offer from a buyer. What are you looking for? How do you read it? How do you make sure you're protected? First and foremost, in the state of Florida, you want to make sure that you are signing what we call a FAR bar contract. This is a Florida approved contract that's going to equally protect you as the seller and the buyer. You'll see that at the top on page 1, it'll say Florida approved contract. If you have any questions, please make sure you contact an attorney or give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to go through it with you. Page 1 of the contract is going to detail all the important terms of the sale, including your name as the seller, the buyer's name that you're selling the property to, the home address, the price, the deposit, also known as the earnest money deposit or EMD, which is the good faith deposit that the buyer makes with the title company once they sign the contract, and then your cash to close, which is typically the difference between the purchase price and the deposit. From there, you're going to have an acceptance date. So an acceptance date is basically the expiration date, which is the date that both parties have to make sure the contract is fully signed and fully executed. And then you have your closing date, which is when the closing should be taking place. Now, what you should be on the lookout for, most important, is you always want to make sure it's a state-approved contract. Oftentimes, certain buyers will generate and formulate their own contracts, which benefit them, but don't necessarily benefit you. What I mean by that is they can have auto extension clauses, which allows them time to auto extend the closing date if they are not ready to close. The biggest thing you want to be on the lookout for is assignability. So assignability basically means that that buyer can take that contract and basically sell it to another buyer for what's called an assignment fee. If you want to make sure you're dealing directly with a buyer, you want to make sure this option is checked as non-assignable. That is usually found on page 2 towards the top of the contract, and we would be more than happy to pinpoint this for you if you have any questions. The next thing you want to check is the buyer to pay closing costs. So if they're stating that they're going to be paying your closing costs, you want to make sure this item is also checked in the contract. From there, you have the special clause or additional terms, which is going to be on the last page of the contract. And that basically states if there's anything else that's not included in that agreement, that is a condition of that sale. For example, in our additional terms, we write buyer to pay all closing costs, including doc stamps. If you have any questions whatsoever, or you just need help analyzing a contract that you may have received, even if you're not selling us the house, that's perfectly okay. It's a free service that we offer. Give us a call today or visit our website, www.golexproperties.com. We would be more than happy to go through it with you.